Oh my gosh. Do you guys notice anything different besides I cut my bangs? I am filming with my new camera. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting so long and saving up for a while now to get this camera, and it's finally here and I don't have to do any more iPhone videos. If you guys were wondering, I am using a Canon M50. I got the I got the creator kit, so it comes with like a memory card and a mic. Oh, I'm so excited about it. That's my little happy dance. Okay, moving on. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I am going to be showing you guys how I edit my Instagram photos. I truly enjoy Instagram and putting out photos. I'm definitely not the best. I look at other people's profile and I'm like, dang, they are talented. But I really have a whole lot of fun with it. And I get a lot of questions of people asking me like what I use and how I edit my photos. And so I thought I would just create a video for you guys sharing everything that I do. I only use a few different editing apps, as I will show you guys in the next few clips. But I've really started to create like a theme for my Instagram. I hope that you guys enjoy this video and I hope that you guys get some inspiration out of it, but without further ado, let's get on with the video. If you guys hear any noise in the background, Everly is playing on her playmat, so. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So in this area of my phone is where I keep all of my editors. I have my YouTube editors in this box and then my Instagram editors in the other box. If you guys would be interested in seeing a video on how I edit my YouTube videos, please let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on my Instagram editors. So these are all the apps that I use to edit all of my Instagram photos. So the first app you see is the Afterlight app, and that is the one I'm going to start out with. This is probably like my main one right here. Okay. So I'm going to click that. So the first thing that you guys will see is all of your photos after you like download the app and allow it and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose a photo. I just chose this one. So this will be the first thing that you guys see after you choose a photo. I'm going to go ahead and choose these like white bars down here on the left side. And this is what I use to like edit brightness or contrast or vividness, all that kind of stuff. First, I'm going to choose the brightness and I'm going to bring it up at about 20. And now I'm going to do just a little bit of contrast, maybe just around 5. And for the vibrance, I like to add quite a bit of vibrance. We'll do like 20. Scrolling over a little bit, now I'm going to choose this color overlay option. And I'm going to choose this warm brown shade. And we'll go to about 42. That looks good. And now I'm going to choose selective saturation. And I'm going to be using the little orange circle and I'm going to take that down quite a bit. We're going to do about 30. I always take that one down in all of my photos. And then scrolling over a little bit more, I'm going to go into the exposure. And that one I am going to bring up about, let's do 15. That looks good. Sometimes I'll take that one down, sometimes I'll bring that one up. It just really depends on the photo. Usually though, I will bring it up. We're gonna add a little bit of saturation now. We'll do 13. And then for the temperature, I do like to add a lot of warmness to my photos. So we're gonna do that one at like 30. I kind of like how this is looking. Sometimes I'll do some sharpening, sometimes I'll use the highlights, and sometimes I will add more shadows. We are going to move on to the filters. So I'm going to click this rainbow triangle now. So I use quite a bit of filters. You definitely don't have to do everything that I do. The first one that I'm going to choose is this one called Harbor right here. And I'm going to take that one to about 20. And then I'm going to take this one called Tide. And that one I'm going to do just about 10. Scrolling over to this more orangey area, and I'm going to use the one called Fable. And that one I'm just going to do about 10 as well. So I use a lot of different filters, but I only use a little bit of each, if that makes sense. The next one I'm going to use is this one called Ashberry, and this one is my favorite. When you look at my Instagram, this is probably the one that you notice the most. And this one I'm going to actually use at 47. And now scrolling over to the more cooler area, and I'm going to be taking this one called Titan. This adds just more of a cool effect to the photos, and that one I'm just going to put at 10 as well. Or 11. That works too. And the last one I use on this app is the one called Cape. And that one I'm just going to do just a tiny bit, just like 4. And that's all that I do with this app. So I'm going to go ahead and push next. It's in the upper right corner. And now I am just going to save it. So back to my Instagram editing box. I'm just going to click VSCO now. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. VSCO is probably the most popular editing app out there, I would say. Now I'm just going to push the plus sign on the upper right-hand corner, and we're just going to add our photo that we just did in there. And the next thing I'm going to choose are these little bars on the bottom middle left hand. I hope I'm describing that right. And then for this app, I actually only use it for one filter, and that is 4A. So I'm going to choose that one, and this one is so pretty. It adds kind of like a brown light effect to it. I don't know, but it's so pretty. But I'll only do about 3.8 on this one. Just using a little bit of this really does tie in my whole feed together. So done with this one, and I'm just going to push next, and then I'm just going to save it. So the next app I'm going to show you guys is this one called Airbrush right here. It is just the bottom orange one, and it's kind of like a different version of Facetune. I just clicked that, and this is the first screen that it'll look like when you click it, and I'm just going to push library. Okay, and I'm just going to click on the photo that I just saved. This is what it looks like after you choose your photos, and I really like to use this app if I need to like smooth anything out, or if I need to like blurry any backgrounds. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose this magic button. It's just like the very first one. And this one's really neat because it has just a bunch of different options. Like the first one is smooth. So you can get it like really smooth, but I think I'm just going to do, I mean, she doesn't really need anything because she's a baby, but we'll just do like 14 just to show you guys what it looks like. And then if you scroll over a little bit, there's just a bunch of different options like acne or dark circles, or you can brighten, or you can also even change your skin tone, which is pretty neat. But I think I'm just going to keep it at that. So I'm just going to click the little check mark, if I can talk. And I want to show you guys how I blurry a background if I ever need to do that. So I'm going to push tools, and I'm going to scroll over a little bit, and you'll see there is a blur effect. So I'm going to click that. And then right here, I usually just push auto because it really does a good job for you. As you can see, it just kind of like blurred the background, which I think is kind of pretty, but I think I'm not going to do that. But still, it was pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just save this photo. I think this looks good. All right, guys, but that's pretty much all I do. Alright, so that wraps up this week's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I am like so excited that I have my camera and I can just bring you guys such good content now. You know, the iPhone did good for me for a while, but it was definitely time for an upgrade. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and turn on my post notifications so you guys get notified every single time I upload. I come out with a new video every single week. Right now, I've just kind of gotten on a schedule of doing it every Friday. That's kind of what I'm going for. I have a lot of content coming your guys' way and I'm so excited about it. But also, if you guys have any kind of videos you would be interested in seeing from me, please leave it in the comments below. I am always chatting with you guys. I do my very best to reply to all of your guys' comments, and I think I do a pretty good job of doing that. I love you guys so, so much, and thanks again for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye, guys. I got a camera, I got a camera, I am so excited. I got a camera, what?